What's up with it? It's your boy McFly, man, the hardest working man in shoetainment today. Coming at you again with another true Sneakerhead stories, man. This is part 2 of these classic tales that I'm gonna be telling y'all, man. If you notice anything different, man, my swag level came back up a little bit, you know. We're like swag level 7.5, maybe 8 right now, you know what I'm saying? Nothing light, you know, a little light work, you know, nothing major. Had these NMDs on feet today. If you haven't seen my third quarter cops video, go check it out, man. These pairs are actually in there. But this is kind of like my throw on, man. I just been throwing these on, rocking them. They're not as comfortable as some of the other Adidas I own, but for everyday casual wear shoe, not too bad. If this is your first time over here in Atlanta, McFly, man, I welcome you. Hopefully you become a freaking flyer. Come back, enjoy all my content, man. Feel free to leave comments and let me know what you think. You know, I'm always down to hear people's opinions, man. Your opinion matters. Lastly, if you're into 3D printing, you need anything 3D printed, holla at my boy Greg Green, man, at SGGREEN22 on IG, man, and he'll get you right. He's got all kind of 3D things jumping, man. 3D printing, it's amazing. He's made some stuff for me. I'm gonna throw some pictures in here so you guys can see some of the stuff that he does. If you can think it, he can print it. All right, so now we're gonna get to the tail of the tape. Speaking of tail of the tape, Terrence Crawford boxing tonight. Who you got? I'm going with Crawford, man. He's got to get some big fights on this belt. This ain't really a big fight, but you got to get this dude out the way. And he's re-signed with Top Rank. Like, what? Anyway, my bad. I digress. Boxing fans know what time it is. Back to the shoes. I got these bad boys. Whoop, dropped my sticker. Got these bad boys off of StockX, as you can see. And basically how this story begins with these Wave Runners is on release day. I had 3 opportunities to buy this shoe in my size. And my bank decided that they wanted to cancel all my money and literally fuck up every chance that I had of scoring this shoe. So worst case scenario, I took the StockX, the numbers were reasonable, so I went ahead, cashed out on a pair. No big deal, right? Excuse me. So we waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. 10 years later, the shoe finally shows up, you know, and I get it. And the shoe is worn, bruh. It's worn. The right shoe is fine, but the left shoe is worn. It's got a scuff here. You can see all kind of creasing and shit on the bottom. I got the pictures, man. I'm gonna put the pictures up so you can see it. But you know, it always brings me back to my point of this authentication bullshit that they trying to sell us about people authenticating these shoes. You know, StockX only sells DS pairs, right? Well, you sent me a damn used pair. You did that, StockX. You had one damn job and you failed at it. Needless to say, I hit StockX up. You know, they got back to me via email. Why does Go and StockX use emails, bro? I need to deal with people that I can call, that I can get somebody on the phone. You ain't got to be there 24 hours a day. But the money that you guys is making, y'all need to have a body to answer the phone calls. All these damn emails, bro, is getting on my nerves. But either way, I sent the email, they got back to me. One person got back to me, asked could I send pictures. I sent the pictures in, which was the pictures that I just showed. I sent the pictures in, and another person responded and pretty much told me that I could, you know, return the shoes. So I returned them. They verified the return and whatnot. I got my money back, and then I copped another pair. By that time, the pricing had dropped or whatnot. And it was significantly cheaper than what I paid the first time, even though what I felt like I paid the first time was reasonable. But not gonna get into that. We're not gonna talk money. We're here to talk stories. So I got this pair in, and usually, you know, when I do my reviews and shit, man, I keep the boxes closed and I cut them open and I let y'all see it. But I couldn't do that with this pair because, you know, I had to check it out and make sure everything was straight, you know what I'm saying, ahead of time before we got to the video. So I got this pair from StockX. It's a solid pair, man. It's a good pair. I can't complain. If you haven't seen my review on the Wave Runners, I had a couple pairs of these flow through my hands, man. So if you haven't seen that review that I got up, go check it out. I wasn't able to do on foot in it because that pair wasn't my size. But guess what? This pair is. And I'm doing it on foot today. Because I didn't get to do it previously. I've been dying to put this shoe on and walk around in it. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, that's how it goes with StockX. They sent me a used shoe, man. They didn't give me any hassle about it, thank God. We sent it back, they gave me my refund, that's cool. But I know they're gonna get that pair back and they're gonna sell it. Somebody got that pair. That flawed pair that I got, somebody bought that shit, bro. They got it because I don't think they can send it back to the seller. Well, they might have, I don't know how that whole return thing worked. But I know somebody's gonna get a flawed pair of 700s and it ain't gonna be me, man. So, while we putting all this faith in these people, man, they checking the shoe for legit, but you ain't checking to see if it was worn. You ain't looking for creases and toe box scuffs. You're like, oh yeah, that shit is real. Send it on, man. We don't care about this big ass scratch on the front. We ain't worried about that. It's a real shoe. That way we satisfied our obligation. So now at this point, I did my GOAT video about why I stopped buying shoes from GOAT. If you haven't seen that video, go check that video out, man, as to why I quit buying from GOAT. But now after this shit with StockX, you know, GOAT might have sent me a pair with some problems, but the shit wasn't worn. It wasn't put on nobody's damn feet, bro. So I think I might have to change my mind on GOAT and just say that, you know, neither StockX or GOAT is better than one another. They both the same shit. It's just who you feel more comfortable spending your money with. GOAT, StockX, same thing, bro. Ain't no difference. They all have flawed processes. You know, it's all the same. It's just really about who you prefer. You know, I've never had a packaging issue with StockX. I've never really had a packaging issue with GOAT except for one time. So pretty much, I'm gonna just say they all on the level playing field. And I think I'm to the point now where if I'm not getting the shoe for retail on release day from the major branded stores, I'm probably just not gonna waste my time, man, and just not gonna buy it. I say that now, but I'm probably bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably, yeah. That might have been some bullshit right there. I might have shot you one. But I mean, it just depends, man. It's all situational, man. Y'all know how the game is. Y'all know how things goes. But I guess I said all that to mainly say that I'm not very confident in either one of their authentication processes. I'm not confident in either one of them. And I don't go there unless I absolutely have to. And I don't pay outrageous amounts of money for shoes, man. So, you know, I guess realistically it is what it is. But always keep an eye out. Always check your shit when it comes in. Don't just throw the box to the side and not look at it, man. They say they don't do returns, but they do. Just make sure that you have a legitimate reason. And I guess actually the only thing that I feel the GOAT really has over StockX is the shipping time. I know you can't control where these shoes are coming from, but every time I buy something from StockX, it takes like 10 days. When I buy from GOAT, I got it in like 7, 6. I mean, I feel like the shoes come a whole lot quicker. But then again, I guess it depends on who's sending it in and, you know, where they're at or if they had them on hand already. Because I think both of them have pairs in-house. I don't think everything is shipped in. I think they got some shit that they just be sitting on to get off. I can't prove it, but, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So either way, GOAT, StockX, same thing, bro. Ain't no difference in either one of them. You can make money. They both got cheap prices. Shipping is what it is. GOAT's a little bit quicker. StockX slightly slower, but you're only getting DS. Buy at your own risk. They should put that on the sites. Like, buy at your own risk, man. It's all a gamble. It's all a gamble. But for now, bro, we gonna hop into this motherfucking on foot because I've been dying to wear these shoes for like 3 damn weeks now. So let's hop into it. All right, man. We on footed, super excited. We got dad shoes and dad pants, man. Don't judge me, bro. Been at the fair all day, man. Had to wear some non-risky attire just in case something happened. So glad to have these on feet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get these pairs, man, from these places. You know, I will say this, I don't know if the comfort on these gets better over time. But for this to be a boost shoe, I'm not feeling very boosty right now. I mean, it's comfortable though, but it ain't Ultra Boost comfortable. It ain't Human Race comfortable. Maybe it'll get better as you break in that midsole a little bit. I ain't really sure. I'll tell you after I get a couple wears out of it. It's still a super dope shoe. I got these in my size, and people were saying that they run small or whatever, and I feel like they fit me pretty good, man. You know, I'd say stick to true to size on these bad boys. That's how I feel about it. Also, we're about to move these on foots inside, just so you know, because I don't know what that last shit was, but whatever. Just so you know, because this goddamn winter is upon us, bro. They're gonna be all indoors since you run away. Run away, love, nah, nah. Run away, love, nah, nah. All right, man, and there it is. This on foot that I've been waiting to do for like a month now. So yeah, man, it's your boy McFly. We'll holla at you.
Really, babe? I'm still recording.
My bad.
Just so they see what you really like.